Why, hello YouTube, Sarcastic Raptor here, and welcome back. And what we're going to do is continue on with Stellaris. Look how big the Federation is at the moment. We're big boys, big boys. We just took over the Senkefi, and you know what, I'm feeling good about myself, so I might even look at, well, the Orion. I've made a terrible mistake. Can we declare war on you again? Offer you protectorate status. No, we can't declare war on it. Yeah, anyways, we'll go through a little stage of repair my fleets and everything. No, I think we'll look at the Cardassians of Hungry Eyes, actually. Yeah, essentially, I think you need to be put into our Order Cardassia. Let's look at our fleets. So we've lost a lot of ships. Everyone moved to the Sol system. Probably not what I want, actually. How many star bases we got? We're still missing a few. What is a important planet in the grand scheme of things? Senkef. Oh, Tumia Fall. This planet has a bit of, on and off. There's a planet here, or only small planetoid. No, Almatip Fall. Where's the planet? Can I not build here anyway? Or is it still technically? No, I suppose it's still technically in Kefi space, isn't it? Even though we've changed them to our ideology. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, the fleet that is going to have to report back. But we're going to have a lot of ships being placed, I think. So we've lost a lot of ships. Not the first fleet. Sol fleet has lost a lot of ships as well. There's an uplist fleet we are. Land clearance has expired, that's alright. We'll upgrade these for more science. I've got minerals to spare at the moment. And the same for energy credits. Research is on the way. We got any edicts that we're not doing. Oh, we got production targets, but we're still adding plenty. Need superior starbase technology because we've got all these starbases.
Our presence in the galaxy.
United Congress of Benata. Who the fuck are you? Never heard of them. Star Trek or otherwise, just not heard of them. Oh, there's a lot of people that don't like me. "63 pops in here. No purges. Diplomacy, tradition, preserving culture. Embracing diversity. That's fine, we just want all our ships dead back. Where is my main fleet? We're all just retreating at the moment. It's like a, oh look, oh my god, it's like a huge convoy of Federation ships come through this area. Dun, 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 dun. Don't know why I'm trying to do Halo music, but it's quite a big convoy of ships. A little bit like a swarm when we kept attacking the poor Senkefi though. We just kept overwhelming them. I think let's put this into fast speed actually, because that's a bit too slow for my liking.
Construction complete.
We have loads of other ships that will need to rejoin as well, which are all moving. Ferengi, do you want to join the Federation? You won't join because of Sonic Commander, innit? So buying Cabal, we'll still need to get rid of you at one point.
Survey complete.
As you don't really like me. The Romulans are claiming my systems, you're going to regret that, Romulans. You have a fleet plan that's equivalent, that's quite surprising actually. To be fair, we still want to upgrade a lot of our star bases. Also, if my computer seems loud, it's not my computer, it's just my Xbox is actually on and I think it's doing a few downloads. So that's probably why. No, that's going to take a very long time until our fleets are back. Actually build like a military state. A more military orientated structure here. I like defence satellite. A dry dock. I'm not too sure actually, what does the like defence satellite and the dry dock do? On the real one anyway. Oh, actually these are my dry docks. Was that the Starfleet Naval Museum? That's fine actually. Let's put a dry dock. I'm more just intrigued to see what it is. Mars Stealth Military Academy, that's fine. Game has slowed down a bit, but we are quite chunky as it stands. Sorry, Carl, that's the Antamarian Unity. That's who we're next. What is our actually status in terms of winning the game? Oh, okay, we're still 37 out of 594 planets required, okay. Yeah, okay, so we still need to do quite a bit. I think how many different factions we still got to try and take out. Mars Stealth Holo could be quite tasty. Hope we get some new ships for the next bit of research. Oh, Shenkefi is on my. What is
technology?
Let's have a look. I'm intrigued to see what bonus like Shenkefi get. I know, materialistic. You're a natural physicist. And you're strong, so you're good for resources as well. Mars Stealth Holo.
Survey complete.
No deep space. We'll go for deep space construction just because that might be something that leads on to more or in better stations and stuff. Military Academy and stuff, mobile energy artillery. That is fine. Yeah, also if any of you want to have a laugh, and this is going to make you sounding quite salty at the moment, I'll just picture this. I've been playing Destiny 2 on my Xbox One at the moment. Didn't really play it much before, bought it quite a while ago because it was cheap, never really played it, couldn't get into it. But me and one of my mates, I've been playing it on the Xbox and we've actually completed the campaign. And we're both level 20 now. Oh, minerals. Bit disappointed though because Gaul, the main baddie in it, for all his talk, is actually a bit of a big bitch. And I was really underwhelmed by the final boss fight. Wasn't really much better than the boss fight in the first game, to be fair. In addition to that, I go back to the tower, which is now been rebuilt, which is lovely because you start at the farm. And I'm like, oh, okay, oh, Cade's here, and oh, Fasala's here, and so is Akora. Review Dishonor. Welcome Dishonor into the Federation. Oh, we'll have to sector them up, aren't we? Oh, God. It's good though, because we have access to their fleets. Can I make another sector? Oh yeah, we can. We can make loads more. But essentially, yeah. So I go to the tower the first time, have a little rummage, see what I can find. End up coming back to the game and thinking, oh, this is strange. I've come back to the tower and I can't find Cade, and I heard that he does these treasure hunt missions. Much to my dismay, I didn't realise that you can only Cade fucks off essentially and goes to this area where it's only DLC only. And I spent about 20 minutes rummaging the tower trying to find him. I'm looking on the map thinking, where the fuck is he? And it was only when it actually popped up on one of my milestones saying, oh, join Cade in the Forsaken DLC. And I was like, okay, alright. So Forsaken is what we're gonna need the Forsaken DLC to carry this on. I mean, my mate have played quite a bit of it, so we were thinking about it. Have a look on the DLC, and it's 35 fucking quid. That's a lot of. You say that's nearly a full game. Why are people making? It's like I have a lot of respect for Bungie. They made the Halo games, they made Marathon, and I think Destiny is a unique idea. I don't appreciate the lack of story that comes with Destiny, though. I think that's a major no-no, and it really does annoy me. I know you say like all this like story and lore that you find out, but like as you go along by looking at items and stuff, and you sort of draw your own conclusion. But that's not what I fucking want. If I want myself to, if I have to figure out the story for myself and it's not explained to me, I might as well read a fucking novel, because you don't really get much from Destiny. But yeah, essentially, so we find out what the price is, and we're just like, no, it's just not. We'll wait until it comes down. But it's just like, I just don't see they can justify it. You make a game, you can't add on things saying, oh, we made this great game, but if you want it to be a complete experience, you've got to buy this for another £35. It's just we've reached such a time in gaming where it's sad, because
initiating communication.
You're just being labelled with all this bullshit, essentially. And it's just something we shouldn't have to deal with. If I buy a game for 30 or 40 quid, I expect it to be a game worth 30, 40 quid and have enough content in it to keep me occupied. And okay, I know Destiny is very heavily strike driven and stuff like that. Like, you do all the strikes, you do public events, you grind to get better gear. But at the same time, though, I expect a story to actually be a fucking story, not... You can probably do it in about 6 hours. You can probably complete it in, I'd say, about 6 or 7 hours, I say, of you really grinding, just going through the missions, on and off. I reckon you could probably complete it in that span of time. I just don't think it's good enough. At the end of the day, we play games and we enjoy them, but you shouldn't be getting fondled for having to play that much. Oh, you want to play this much more of the game? Oh, that's £35. 35 big ones. Is that bollocks for? I just won't do it. It actually made me so annoyed that I actually was just on the game in the fire team with my friend, and he went, "Oh, he said, oh, you've gone off." I went, "Yeah, that fucking find out how much the DLC was just broke me." I'm just like, "No, just won't do it." Even if I had more money than sense, I just would not buy it. It's just not worth it at the end of the day. And it's probably a great bit of DLC and everything, but the thing is, we shouldn't be paying this much for that. I had it on for £10, fair enough, but you can't keep making games and just being like, oh, well, you want a complete experience, £35. Because at the end of the day, the only people getting ripped off are gamers, and if we keep standing for it and letting it happen, they'll just keep doing it. It's like, I want to say it's in Belgium, and I got this information by listening to, I watched the Mighty Jingles, and he occasionally does like podcasts and stuff, and he does like his series, Mingles with Jingles, and essentially I didn't even know it, and I play a lot of FIFA, and I know a lot of people think, oh fuck me, he plays FIFA or something, oh he must spend loads of money on FIFA points or something like that, and yet he's telling us about Destiny's Forsaken. I barely touch Ultimate Team. I only play FIFA for pro clubs, which I enjoy playing with my friends, because it's a laugh. Although with the way we play, it is a bit of a laugh. And I like the career mode, and I occasionally play with my mates on it. I don't touch Ultimate Team, and I don't really invest in FIFA points or anything like that. It just does not interest me. Well, it's a hostile fleet here of amoebas, I believe. But essentially, due to FIFA has like the FIFA point system and the packs that you open, and essentially the Belgian government wants to get rid of all microtransactions and like loot boxes and all this in games. So essentially what they're doing is trying to put a ban on it. And a lot of companies have just gone, oh shit, we don't want to, like, believe it's like Blizzard, wargaming and other companies have sort of seen what's happening and they've just gone, oh, okay, when we really do not want to be involved in this shitstorm. And they've essentially fallen into line and said, okay, well, get rid of them in Belgium. Like, for all our Belgian gamers and everything, if you are playing within Belgium, you will not have to deal with it. But EA just refused to admit that FIFA packs and FIFA points is a form of gambling. Because at the end of the day, you're investing money in possibly trying to get a better player or anything, and it's no guarantee you're going to get a better player. And it's heavily... sort of the game's sort of heavily condensed at the moment, where unless you're spending lots and lots and lots of money on FIFA points and being paid to win, you don't have as much of a fair sort of level playing field as compared to some players that have on the game, because they have better players than you, simply. Better like formation cards, or better like things to boost their players, essentially. They have like these team of the week, these fucking Halloween ones, the birthday players, I don't fucking know, but they just will have them. And in the end of the day, you'll struggle. But essentially, the Belgium, I believe it's like judicial system or the Justice Department are like trying to make a case against EA, and essentially, I hope they fucking nail EA to the fucking wall, because I would love to see EA think, oh shit, we actually have to make games properly again now, and not bum rape every person that plays one of our games, because at the end of the day, it's just not fair. So I buy FIFA each year, and it's because I love playing. I love playing football, and I watch a lot of football, so I've got a keen interest in it. But at the same time, I see like there's not enough content really in FIFA compared to what there should be. It's like we get upgraded, like the game engine gets updated and stuff like that. But it's nothing like, oh my god, look how different this is. FIFA sort of changed like over the course of so many years. There's been no FIFAs where it's just been like, oh my god, this game's completely changed, if you ask me. When Ultimate Team came in, I thought it was a really cool idea and concept, but it's just been so commercialised and marketed just so people can EA can make money off it, and it's bollocks. Which is not fair. And really, that's a lot of society if we build one of those. Let's research that. Essentially, it's just not fair at the end of the day to the consumer. But I suppose people have got the money, they'll pay for it, and there's a lot of people that are very happy to pay for that money, just pay to get good teams and whatnot instead of grinding. It's like, I know a lot of this shit started with Star Wars Battlefront, essentially. And at the fact, Star Wars Battlefront, a lot of the packs you were getting on it, or loot boxes, unless you had opened up a vast quantity of loot boxes, essentially you were going to struggle, because all these players that have thought, oh, you know what, I'm going to spend real money on that loot box to get a better blaster, we're going to absolutely wipe the fucking floor with you. So apparently it was that unbalanced. It's like, I don't know, for a game as a system where it's like, I don't know, what's a good example? I can't think of a game top head, but it's that example, if you want to pay money, you're welcome to actually get better items, but I say when it's limited to cosmetics only, then I can accept it. But when it's actually game changing and people can buy these things to boost them this much or to have that much unfair advantage, that's where we sort of have to draw the line on it. It's just bollocks at the end of the day, and we shouldn't have to part with it. Oh god, that is I was looking at this bit of this system here, like is that the rain right system? That makes me laugh because I work for a retailer who sells their rain rights, and it's one of our main brands. And there's a type of dog food, if any of you are ever wondering, rain rights. But yeah, I've ran over. I'll take a chill pill now and calm down a little bit. I'll have to lie down later, I will. But honestly, it takes you say it probably doesn't take too much to make me salty. Oh, my demo station's finished. Yeah, it probably doesn't take too much to make me salty, but at the end of the day, you shouldn't have to deal with blocks like that stopping you from playing the game properly. Oh, what a star base is. That. There, cool.
Log updated.
What else we got? Oh, okay, Starbase 1 is our, like, ridiculous station.
Initiating communications.
Oh, hello. Alpha aliens. Fuck off, you're not having my dolphin.
Tile clear.
Let's look at our military fleets. You're back at Sol now. Let's reinforce you. Let's upgrade you. Let's upgrade you.
Ships upgraded.
Well, the ships are all still popping back, which is fine. There's still a lot of ships that are out now, heading back. Yeah, but not a fan of DLC, don't know if you noticed. It's like, I think CD Projekt Red did a fantastic job with DLC, because you essentially, the is it Heart of Stone? I want to say it's Heart of Stone or something like that, I believe it's called, which is annoying because I've completed it. And the Blood and Wine now DLC are fucking excellent for that price you pay. I want to say it's about 15 or 20 quid at most. But they're fantastic. You're essentially new, it's like playing a new game with some of the features and just how much more has been added to it. But I come to expect that nearly with CD Projekt Red because they're just a great company. It's like Cyberpunk, when that comes out, I'll definitely be on it. I'm waiting to play it. Very much looking forward to the Richer series as well. I'm hoping that's going to be really good. Yeah, we definitely need to sort out these my fleets at the moment because they've all taken a bit of a beating. Got a lot of patrol frigates actually. What ships are these? They're Scrum class. Oh, that's because I've got all like the fleets that are heading back in, that's why. I'm just going to spend a lot of big boy stuff for you to try and improve our fleet. I think we're actually just going to get. I think these are all Emmets. So I'll just condense that into one fleet if I can. There's a research coming. We have mobile artillery energy platform soon, which is good. I've actually made myself angry by talking about this. I've actually made myself so salty. I was like thinking, I'm not going to get annoyed if I chat about it. But no, I've cracked. Alpha aliens in, spot them. What is that actually? Ship all activities are fuck that.
Initiating communications.
Let's get merging fleets together as far as I'm concerned. Oh, that's fine, Vulcan.
Alien Empire is making
The
contact.
Aragafi Commonwealth. Never heard of you. I like Star Trek, but never heard of you. It's fine as far as I'm concerned. Mobile energy platforms will be done soon. In the next episode, we're going to be looking at attacking the Cardassian Union, I do believe.
Construction complete.
And we are just going to have to keep reinforcing these fleets, really. I know I've gone over my limit. What star bases can I afford? I know I want to improve one of these on the rumbling front, aren't we? Land clearance has expired, that is okay. Yeah, I'm ready for this to finish and I'll fit it in the episode. Just to see what other new tech is out there for us. This game has slowed down quite a bit, but I expect it to be fair. Anyways, comment down your feedback, what you think about my argument, and if I'm actually right or wrong.
Technology discovered.
Right, so we got our mobile energy artillery as a potential thing to do. Food +5 for 10 months. Yeah, we'll do that. Anyway, hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.